travel day. Mike's back on top as well, so you should be able to hear things a little bit better. Today we leave Fifi and we're going across to another island called Koh Samui. Everybody's just catching up now. A bit of a long day, like I said yesterday, it's a travel day, so our first mode of transport is the boat, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and straight from there we get a bus, which is anything up to 4 hours. There's a few of them floating around, that's pretty cool. We've just stopped for a piss. It's pretty badass, man. Predator, alien, bumblebee. Bumblebee's huge. Bumblebee's over there, look. Massive. Now it's boat number 2. We had the first boat ride was actually pretty cool. We actually, I think we fell asleep on the front of it. Now we're going to go on the boat. I think it's about an hour or so. And probably gonna fall asleep on that one as well, to be honest. How you feeling, then? Okay, I'm feeling good. Let's go. So we've rocked up to Nid's bungalow, which is a hostel out on Koh Samui. We've got big plans for tomorrow. Yeah, we've managed to hire some mopeds. We went out to get some food, and whilst we was out, the heavens opened and it poured down. But you get wet when you're in water anyways, so screw it. It's no biggie really, is it? We'd have fun, not worry about the weather. Tomorrow, Mr. GoPro here will be in the waterproof housing. The microphone won't be coming with me, so hopefully the audio will be a-okay, but let's be honest, you're here for the cool video anyways, not me talking my way through it. Looking forward to it. Should be good crack. Shoot lots of footage and a lot of good pictures, so stand by. Good morning, you beautiful people. Today's a new day. Hey, Fluffer. Hello. We were disturbed by roosters by about 6:30, 6:45, you know, just before the alarm goes off. But the microphone is detached, so I'm hoping the audio is okay. We're heading off to our bus, which should be picking us up between past and 9 o'clock. It's just down the road. From there, jump on a boat, go out, see some cool stuff, and show you the reason why you should be visiting PP and various other islands. This one being Koh Samui. Let's see where the day takes us. Some of us are rocking trousers today. They're like, nah, I'm done with the sunburns. I don't blame them. I'm missing my hat. We jumped into the water to catch some fishes on the GoPros, and then the tour guy started throwing food in. So naturally, I grabbed a piece to hand feed, because I always say on Instagram that it's totally harmless and totally safe to tut and pet wild animals. This here is the reality of the colours underwater. The whole colour loss after like a metre or two, it's real. But here is the before footage, and here is the edited colour. Pretty, right? After the snorkeling, one of our stops is called Pig Island, and it literally is exactly that. Say hello to the YouTubes. Hello. Hello YouTubes. We're gonna rock up, feed a bunch of pigs, fuss a bunch of pigs, and check out the island. And try not to kick any coconuts. The island could be beautiful, but one of the stark realities of humankind is its ability to pollute everywhere they go. Flippers, cone, plastic glass bottles. A glass bottle purposely put up on a twig. Up on Pig Island, there's a cute little viewpoint, but if you do go up there to do it, wear your flip-flops. So the sand changes to dead coral, which is not particularly comfortable if you've got city feet or town feet. And the viewpoint can be quite slippery because of lots of dead leaves. So barefoot, it's actually kind of difficult to walk on. And there's stones. I stood on a stone, a pointy stone, in the middle of my foot, and it hurt. So yeah, that's probably my advice. Go up there, take a look. Oh, there's ants as well. They're huge as well. They're like half an inch long, actually probably longer than that. They're these massive angry looking red ants and they bite. One bit my little toe. So yeah, flip-flops. Wear flip-flops or something. That's my advice. Now we're gonna go back to the pigs. One of the good things you can do when you're on Big Island is get a kayak with your little partner or your buddy or whoever you come with. Say hello.
Hello.
Do you know what I'm gonna say now?
What? Oh, take me places.
Row, bitch, take me places.
Hang on, babe.
Wait, the GoPro's back in its favourite little housing with its mic. It's a happy bunny now. We're about to go out. We're gonna go down to a cave, and we're gonna go down to see sunset up on the west coast of the island. The island's about half hour from east to west, 40 minutes from east to west. And because we've hired some mopeds, let me show you Jack on his little moped. Say hello, Jack, with his spanky moped there, mate. Yeah, we'll get something now we're back. We should be able to hear stuff now that mic's back on. And here's our camera lady for the day.
Oh, hello.
And yeah, we're going on a little adventure.
Join us on this beautiful ride across Koh Samui. If we get over the speed bumps first.
I know, right?
Advice for anyone out there? Take glasses, even if you're a passenger. Can't keep your eyes open.
After Em's fantastic videography skills there coming in, we've found a random beach. Apparently there's a cave here, so we're going to go look for a cave. And found Mozzie's. That was a cool ass parrot. Scott didn't know what to do with the bird hitting on him, so he resorted to getting the bird drunk and hoped for the best. It did not work.
Leo? Oh, where you going?
And Jack didn't know how to let the bird go, so it resorted to violence and
Back on your right.
But this is a pretty cool beach because this is a quiet spot and this is like just family, private type style. Imagine having a private beach without having a private beach. Palm trees, sand, seats, they even have seats. This is quite a little spot. Right, let's go on an adventure. It's puppies. Unlike Nepal, these puppies actually like to be touched and want your attention. So we have a little black one over here. He's coming up. He's gonna be the star of the moment. Come on, buddy. The pollution is everywhere. And apparently somebody walking the dog. Bags of rubbish. Concrete, stuff being washed up. It's not very pretty. Apparently Bali's like this as well. So we walked around and the beach just kept going and the ocean's starting to get deep. So these two boys have volunteered their adventure spirit to go check around the corner to see if we're all getting wet out there. I'm hoping they don't find the cave so we don't all have to get wet. But I'm hoping they do find the cave because I want to go cave.
I'm gonna go try pee behind that.
I have the camera rolling and all I heard is, I'm gonna go try pee. So the cave hunt was a bust. Jack and Scott came back and they were just wet. So we sacked that off. This villa here is in the development. That will be quite nice in a few years. Lots of green grass and they look actually quite tidy. So I'm wondering if anybody ever sees this in a few years and you're staying in one of these villas and you recognise what they just look like, let me know how it was. Now it's back to the bikes and then go get some food. Up on Viewpoint maybe, but I'm hungry. So, you know, the next bit of tape will be done by MA and amazing videography, B-roll skills on the back of the bike, no doubt. We made it to the viewpoint and check out this view. No, I'm just kidding, check out this view. Okay, I need to talk to you about Beach Eats. It's a food court. You get a little card, you top up the card, and then you go to any of these places. You go to any of these places and buy what you want. So you top up the card with the amount that you want, you buy what you want, you eat what you want, you get a refund once you're finished if you don't spend it all, and it's just easy. Pretty nifty idea, this. Fancy a curry? You got a curry. Fancy an Indian? You got an Indian. It's clever. I like it. I don't know, you should think of something like this. Make it easy. Top up card, voucher, bish bash boss. That's a business plan there. It's my business plan. Morning guys, new day, new adventure. Today we've gone down to Coral Cove for a bit of a snorkel before we head off to a different island, but this time I'm on the outside. Say hello, snorkelers. I mean, they can't hear me now, so say hi. I love how she puts her mask on. She puts the snorkel in first and then struggles to fight the mask. There's already a fish down near M's side. The waters are warm. The island and the weather is blue. Anybody else here? To our right. Yesterday's snorkel was a bit shit, so hopefully today's will be a good crack. Unfortunately, because I'm ginger, I gotta let my sun cream absorb. And that's a 15-minute wait. Bit of a drastic change in scenario from the last time you saw my face up, which I suppose for you was what, a maximum of about 3 seconds ago. After I showed you the water, we all jumped in after I spent like 15 minutes letting it absorb. And it wasn't that great of a scene, actually. So I learned something new today. My brother's a diver, he's a diving instructor, so he knows quite a lot about the ocean. And when the cold and the hot water actually mixes, sometimes they don't mix very well initially, and you get a haze about so thick right above the surface of the water. So you could only see anything when you were moving. Dive down, obviously, it wasn't particularly deep, wasn't really particularly fishy or anything, so not a great start to the day. It was still a great day. I mean, I woke up in a foreign country with the sun shining and I'm not at work, so today was fantastic. Koh Samui is a lot larger than PP and where a lot of the islands, I'm assuming. It's got a town vibe rather than an island vibe. It's fantastic if you want to go to a shopping mall. Yeah, that shopping mall is amazing for food, but it feels like a town. It doesn't feel like that island, tropical island vibe. So now we're gonna get picked up, jump on our boat, head across to Koh Tao. Koh Tao. See, I still have to look at MA for my correct names. Head across to Koh Tao, where it's very much island life rather than small town kind of vibes. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I like the island vibe. We've got maybe 5 to 6 days there before Scott has to leave us with his crew again. Me and him might stay. We don't know what we're doing because we got options. So let's change it up. Let's go. Out on Koh Samui. Samui. Where are we now? Koh Samui. Koh Samui.